Welcome back. And we're going to head into the blacksmith and then we'll head into the Underdark here in this episode. So going into the blacksmith's house, we will take a look and see his journal. I guess, or her journal. I don't think it says what the person's name is. We'll click on it and get some experience. Grab this necklace, which we can sell. Be careful around the web because we can fall in. We'll grab the key, that is to the door here. This dagger. A battle axe. A spear. Loot this poor goblin tracker that died there. Got a couple fire arrows. And we'll click on the door and we'll just kind of go through. And we can loot kind of everything that's down here. There are lots and lots of weapons. So we'll grab this book. And go through crates and crates and crates. And we'll take a jump up. And there's another crate back here. And we'll break open this one. Grab the sword. There's a note we can read. Does not grant experience. And some infernal iron. And we'll just go ahead and loot everything that's down here. We're going to try to sell whatever weapons we find. And while we're here, make a habit out of leaving one of the weapons for the masterwork weapon here. I usually make the dagger, but you could leave a greatsword or whatever it is that you'd like. I find often that the only sickle I find is in this building because you can make a masterwork sickle. We're going to climb on these boxes and we'll rejoin the party and do a little jump. That should hopefully convince them to jump up and follow me. I'm going to run to this cracked wall. You don't need a perception check to get the wall. You do need to sort of scroll correctly to see that it's there the first time that you're in the room. Okay, so coming inside, we've got a couple of phase biters. They're really, really dangerous at this level. So they have a poison spit attack that does remarkably high amounts of damage. So they're really, really tough. We don't have any second level spells for Asterion, but we can reclass. Sorry, not Halo Spores. So we cannot recast. We have to take a rest in order to do that. We have taken a little bit of damage. It might be worth that here to take a short rest just to get everything back. So we'll have him cast his symbiotic entity again. It's got up to 12 now. We'll have everybody crouch, break the party apart. I'm going to grab Shadowheart, and we'll head down. So we can use fire here, but we want to be very cautious about using fire because the webs that are thrown are going to be flammable. So if we've got torches out, that'll cause a big problem. If we've got candles sitting out, that'll cause a big problem. Let's take a look for candles. I'm sure that I'm leaving them everywhere. Okay, so we're going to put one down, and we'll go ahead and light it. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our melee weapons are selected at the end of our turn so that if we get spit on, we are not going to take fire damage from it. So we'll wait till this spider's over here. Go into turn-based mode. And okay, so we're in combat. We're going to pick up our candle. And we'll swap into this just to show you how it works. They're going to go. We'll swap back and see if we cannot get a couple more shots on the space spider. We did great damage on that. Alright, so before we get too much farther, let's talk about renewed resources. So because we rested, we're able to summon our pets and stuff again. So it looks like we might be able to shift one of the birds over. And get an attack off on this same spider. So if we can kill one of the spiders before it goes, great. So we're going to try and make that attack. And we did. We were successful. So that's fantastic. The other spider's most likely going to warp up and try to hit us up here. Lizelle, who's not super skilled at ranged combat, we're going to position over here near the web so that if a spider teleports up, she's going to be able to hit it with her monk abilities. The other two will keep in reserve. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. Shift back to our double weapon and see if we can get within normal distance. Still missed one of those shots. That's going to go again. Puts the big hurt on us. Lizelle has taken a giant growth potion, so she's immensely strong and can make super huge jumps. So we'll hit the spider, and now's when we're going to try and get the rest of the party involved. So we'll try hit him with a cantrip for a little bit of damage. And we're going to try and see if we can finish it off with a magic missile. And that's that. The rest of this fight's super easy. It's just going to be the Ettercaps shooting webs at us. And we'll flyer bird, who did a great job. Good job, bird. And she does have a crossbow, so that's what we're going to use.
What should I do?
Okay, one down. One to go. Where's this guy at? Hiding out. Let's hope he runs in.
Ready.
Let's get out of this poison.
Bleed for me.
Shall we dance? Spill some blood.
Swift and lethal.
And since it's almost down, let's see if we can finish it off. No.
Checkmate.
Ugh. I would not have wanted to crawl down here. Alright, so we're going to link the rest of the group together. We'll pull Gale out, and we're going to have everyone else just go to the Blighted Village. This whole area is full of webs. It's really annoying to navigate. There's poison and acid dunked wherever things got hit. It's not my favorite area of the game. Alright, so here we're going to come into what used to be the underground office of the Spider Matriarch when the Spider Matriarch was a person. We'll pick up the story that they have in the Burnt Journal, Bloody Journal, Web-Covered Journal, and Tattered Journal. This is similar to some of the other books that we've got, so when we read all four of those, we'll get an inspiration, which we don't need right now. I can pick up some scrolls and books. Just whatever happens to be here. It's not critical at all. The boots we just picked up allow you to walk on the webs. So, as an example, you can just walk over here and see what's in this pack now, and don't get stuck. If we were to read the notes that are in this apprentice's pack, we would find out that he used to work for the apothecary who was a Thane wizard, and he stole part of the charm for the book The Necromancy of Thay. It's right down there, this glowing purple rock. The dark amethyst. We could get it now, but we don't really have any use for the Necromancy of Thay at the moment, so it would grant us the ability to speak with the dead, but we already have that from an amulet. So what we're going to do is we'll cast Featherfall, already did that, and we're going to jump into the pit in the center, not to the pits on the sides, those will just kill you, but into this one. This is going to take us to the Underdark. So we jump and we get a cutscene, and we end up on the ridge between the Selûnite Temple and the Myconid colony, and there are some Minotaurs that are wandering around back over here. We're in no condition to solo a couple of Minotaurs, so we're going to clear out this area in front of the myconoid colony with a couple of fire blasts. See, we pop most of them. I'm going to cast another Featherfall, though we still had some duration left, and we're going to jump down. And we jumped into some of the spores, so it'll talk to us for a little bit. And then there are some scrolls over here that we would like to get, so we're going to dash, go into turn-based mode. The mushrooms will respond during their turn in turn-based mode, so we'll grab all that and run out. And we still have a dash left if we wanted to use it. So we'll exit turn-based mode, and we're going to head into the myconoid colony. And he's got some questions for us. Again, we're just going to tell the truth. It's been a bad idea so far, but maybe it'll work out this time. It won't. Not at all. So we'll run in, and we're going to get the waypoint. And while we're here getting a waypoint, we're going to chat with Blurg next time. So we'll do Blurg and Omilium, talk to the rest, and start on some of the quests we can accomplish here in the next video. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.